There we go. This time I didn't drop it because it would have been a big mess. But hello, my geared up gorillas. It's your boy Zion Blader, and today we're going to be unboxing and roll testing the Aurelus Dragonoid Ultra and Aquos Howlkor Ultra Baku-Gear pack. Now let's see, we get the Aurelus Dragonoid Ultra, the Aquos Howlkor Ultra, the Darkus Hydorous, and the Haos Pegatrix. This is going to be cool because this is like one of the main character Bakugan, so that will be interesting to see. And also stay tuned for 3 p.m. later today, as I'm going to be uploading a video that is a competitive review of all the Bakugan in this set. And also stay tuned for the end of the video because we're also going to be opening a booster pack. I got 2 left for this set. I think we'll go with... There's a Hydorous, but there also is a Dragonoid in this one. So I think we'll go for Dragonoid at the end of the video. But anyways, without further ado, let's actually open this thing. Now, last time I tried to preserve it, but it didn't really work. So we're just going to rip it open because I'm not going to keep these boxes. I'm going to recycle them. I think today's recycling day as well, so at least when I'm recording this video. There we go. Okay. Leave this in the corner. But let's take a look at the stuff that we get. Alright, Dragonoid Ultra gains 6 damage on a Helix core. So +1, that's 7. And then you're also gaining 5 when you land on the +5 damage, a Helix core. That's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage, which is pretty solid for a damage wins play. But at the same time, this is an Aurelus Bakugan, so you're really hurting yourself by going for Aurelus. Now we have Aquos Howlkor Ultra. The core lineup isn't so good. However, the stat line is 701, but the reason why you want this Bakugan, which I'll go more in depth in the competitive review later today, is because its epic character card allows you to draw a card whenever you put a Baku-Gear on it, and that can be taken advantage of man, it's not even, this Bakugan should be banned, but I'll get more into that in the competitive review. And then we have Darkus Hydorous. Again, the core lineup is really bad, and the stat line doesn't really help its case. And then we have Haos Pegatrix. Now look at that, very nice looking magic shield and fire fist with the stat line of 405. Now you're going to want to use this, at least in its base form, for damage wins plays because it hits 11 damage on the +6 fire fist. However, this does have I believe a Titan evolution that's exclusive to the Bakugan, what's it called, those blind boxes, which is actually pretty solid. It's pretty much just a weaker version of Ventus Dragonoid core, but honestly, it's still pretty solid. I wish it was more accessible. It could have been like a budget version of Ventus Dragonoid core, but because it's hidden behind a blind box, it ends up becoming more expensive than the Bakugan Elite Maximus Dragonoid core, which is very silly. But next up, we get the gear cards. We have Bolt Bow, a 2 cost, gives you 2 Frost Strike and 100 B power. Pretty solid, can be played for free on a gear reduction core. And then we have Dark Helm again. We keep getting this card, Dark Helm. It's a 3 cost, through 200 B power, 2 damage. Not bad. I would rather use Scorching Swords because it gives you Shadow Strike. And that's super important, especially these days when the Helix cores are super popular. Then we have Silent Spears, 5 cost, 500 B power. It's a bit too expensive for my taste, really. And then we have Aqua Greaves, 5 cost, 4 Frost Strike, 200 B power. Honestly, I would rather use Bolt Bow. This one can be played for free. This one you have to spend energy on it even after you get the gear reduction. So I'd rather go for this. It gives you 2 Frost Strike and it gives you less stats as well. But I mean, it can be played for free. And at the end of the day, that really makes a huge difference on your game if you can play a lot more cards for free. I mean, heck, there's even an entire deck that's only plays cards for free. It's called the Zero Energy deck. But anyways, let's take a look at the cores. Now, the cores are usually boring, but because this is a Baku-Gear pack, the gear reduction cores are something that I don't have many of, so it'll be very fun to see what we get. So first of all, we get a boring 100 B power and 3 damage if you're Darkus or Aquos, which so it's okay. Then a Helix, plus 400 B power, minus 1 damage, minus 1 gear reduction. You wouldn't really want to use this. You want to use the plus 500 B power or no, the plus 600 B power, or the plus 5 damage. Then the plus 250 minus 1, you want to use the minus 2. The plus 5, not good, you want to use plus 6. And there we go, minus 2 gear reduction for the Green Fist. This stuff is pretty much just bonus. You want the minus 2 gear reduction. And then we have a 650 Magic Shield Core, which is really good. And then we have the plus 400 Aquos Darkus Shield Core, which is also another solid, another good shield core to have. But now let's take a look at the Bakugan. Quick cut. Alright, got these out of the box. Now, this wasn't very difficult to get out of the box. And then we have, first off, the core Bakugan, Darkus Hydorous. Let's see. There we go, Darkus Hydorous. No point using it, but it is a nice looking Bakugan. Has green fangs and green teeth. But it should be pretty easy. Oh, put it sideways, head down, and then you just push it. And I think that's it. Yeah, did Alice ball form. And now Haos Pegatrix. This one is a bit more trickier to close, at least for a Haos Bakugan. But yeah, I prefer the Battle Planet one. A lot more simpler. This one is more detailed, that's for sure. But I prefer the simplicity of the older one. Now let's see. You put those down, and have that thing 7 and you just push together, right? Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, there we go. Always nice. And also I really like the sharpness of the black faction symbol. It's always cool to see with Haos. And now to Aurelus Dragonoid. This gold is really, really nice looking. I really like how they did the Aurelus Bakugan with more gold like this. I do wish there was a bit more gold with it. That would have been really cool. But still, it's still pretty solid. Now let's see how we equip the Baku-Gears onto it. So I guess, oh, okay. It goes onto the wings like this. There we go. Amazing. Look at that. That looks really cool. All this golden stuff, and it stands up perfectly straight, so there's no issue with that. Now, let's take this stuff off and see how easy it is to close. And it is the Dragonoid. So Dragonoid, they're probably going to make super easy to close. I think you put the thing down. Oh yeah, the arms move like this. So this shouldn't be too difficult, actually. Okay, there we go. I'm not sure why I had such an issue closing it. But yeah, all the gold looks really good, especially in ball form, too, with that nice faction symbol over there. Very nice. But, first of all, this is the Bakugan you want to get the set for. The Aquos Howlkor Ultra. This one is absolutely broken. Like, it can win the game in turn 1. Though, to be fair, you need the epic character card, and if you're outside the US, it's probably you're not going to get it. So maybe you shouldn't have to worry about that. But still, this is amazing. And you can always print out proxies. I mean, if this game ends before we see any of the new stuff in any other country, then it's going to suck. But at least you can print out the proxies and you have the figures for it too. So at least that's the thing. But let's see. This is actually my first first Howlkor Ultra for Bakugan Armored Alliance. So I wonder how it closes. Oh, okay. I see you put the legs down, the head down, put that, whatever that is. Oh, put these. Okay. Alright, there we go. I did it. Ball form is nothing special. It does have a couple bumps though. I think the Dragonoid also has a couple bumps as well. But let's test out how these Bakugan roll. I'm not expecting anything too spicy with any double core or anything, but we'll roll them each a few times and we'll see what it is from that. Alright, we have everything set up. Now let's roll the cores first. First up, we're going to do Darkus Hydorous Core. Put this backwards. There we go. Pretty simple. Nice, simple, slow roll. There we go. That was a bit harder, but There we go. Not too bad. I mean, it's a core Bakugan, so it's very easy, and it's also very light to core, light to roll. The lighter it is, the easier it is to roll. I know the more energy you have to put into it, the easier it is to mess up the straightness of it. All right, now let's roll Haos Pegatrix. There we go. Nice stern roll over there. Opens up pretty easily too. Alright, now one more time for Haos Pegatrix. Then we'll head to the Ultra Bakugan. Here we go. And hey, we almost double cored right there. I think it fell too soon for it to be considered legal. But yeah, not bad. Hey, at least we know it has double core capabilities. Alright, next up is the Dragonoid, Aurelus Dragonoid. Now, I'm not expecting it to be too crazy. I'm not expecting it to be like too fancy with the rolling. Alright, 3, 2, 1, Bakugan Brawl. There we go. Wow, it does really flip. And no issue with throwing cores either, like with the original one from like Wave from year 1. Alright, let's roll this once more. There we go. And I think because it has to do a flip, it's not going to be double coring anytime soon. Maybe when the springs get weaker and it falls on its face, it'll do a double core, but as of right now, not really. Now let's try out Aquos Howlkor Ultra. There we go. Well, hey, if it works, it works. There we go. Now let's try once more, and then we'll call it a video. There we go. That was Aquos Howlkor Ultra. So the rolling wasn't too difficult for any of these Bakugan. The Aquos Howlkor Ultra, the bumps do cause it to swerve from left to right from the path that you want to roll it. So you want to train with this Bakugan a bit more before you go into an actual brawl with it, because it can mess you up sometimes. But as soon as you get the hang of it, it wasn't too bad. As for the other Bakugan, they're very simple. Core Bakugan or Core Bakugan, they're always easy to roll. So that's why when there's a really good Core Bakugan, it's always good. And then also, Aurelus Dragonoid Ultra does have a couple bumps in its ball form, but it does not really mess with its rolling too much. And remember, at 3 p.m. later today, I'm going to be doing a competitive review of all these Bakugan. But before that, to end off this video, we're going to be opening a pack of Battle Brawlers. And I think I shouldn't have opened this one. I was supposed to open the Dragonoid one. But oh well, we have an Hydorous in this set anyways, so I guess it still counts. Or it's still themed properly. So let's see if we get anything nice to end off this video. Alright, first off, we got Ice Wall, more like Nice Wall. We got Liquid Strike. We have Think Again. Isolation, whoops. Inspire. Tidal Wave. A lot of Aquos cards. Oh yeah, this has all been Aquos cards. Now we have a Haos card. What card is this? I've rarely seen this card. Hero Inspiration. Draw a card for each hero you have in play. Okay, not bad for hero decks. And we have Baku-Gear. And then we have Wax. Nice. Destroy all enemy evolutions. And then we end off with Bone Defense. I remember this was a card I used back in Wave 1 of the whole meta and everything. But yes, this has been Zeon Player. The pulls weren't anything fascinating except for Wax. Wax is always good to have. But yeah, this has been Zeon Player. And if you liked the video, hit the like button, or don't. I'm not the boss of you. But be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get updated whenever I upload. Until next time, see ya.